Hello and welcome to W2Mnet Plays, as I'm about to start Chapter 3 of Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. So last time we were on the second part of Chapter 2, which was the first real story mission after the tutorial. You had, which resulted in Wormmon joining your party after you saved him from being attacked by a Waspmon. And also Erica and Kesuke learned about the digital world existing, since they happen to believe the Digimon were actually just programs made by hackers. So here we go, starting Chapter 3. Just a reminder that, like I would if the game was in English, I'm not going to talk too much during any story scenes and wait for the Japanese to finish talking before I actually go to the next piece of the story. I will talk, during gameplay and during parts where they're not actually talking. The plot thickens. Ooh, Akira. Arata.
Jackson か。お前らすっかりあいつらの仲間になっちまったんだな。 なあ、エデンのハッカーはどうしちまったんだ。最近の奴らはおかしいぜ。暴走する奴が後を絶たない。ザクソンは秩序を保っているなんて言うが、俺の目にはそうは見えない。俺たちの時はこうじゃなかった。俺たちはもっと自由だったはずだろう、リュウジ。
黙れ。知ったような口を聞くな。お前には関係ない。逃げ出したお前にはな。
リュウジ！逃げ出したか。ま、その通りだよな。
待てってリュウジ、あんな言い方ないだろ。あいつだっていろいろあったんだからさ。
悪い。
ま、仕方ねえけど。お嬢の前ではそんな顔すんなよな。あとあいつな、新人。今の俺たちはフーディエなんだからさ。
ああ、そうだな。少し頭を冷やしてから戻る。
じゃ、先に店戻ってるわ。
俺だ。ああ、分かった。
俺たちはもっと自由だったはずだろ。
言ってくれるぜ、綺麗事を。
Demon slaying Zaxxon's request.
Na, あそこの部屋ってなんで立ち入り禁止なんだ？
お前知らないのか？
That dude looks really creepy.
はな、
I'm
立ち入
sorry.
ろうとする者の周りに
He
不幸が
does.
起こる開かずのトップルームとして有名なんだぜ。俺の知り合いの友達のいとこの担任が請け負ってるクラスメートもあそこに入ろうとして様々な不幸に見舞われたらしい。端末全てクラッシュしたとか、恥ずかしい写真が流出したとか、自動ドアに挟まれたとか、犬に噛まれて黒猫が横切ったとか。
Jeez, that's a lot of stuff to having to go through a door.
そういえばさっきあの部屋の前を通った時、妙な悲鳴が聞こえたんだよな。俺も呪われちまったのかな。
お祓い行けよ、付き合うぜ。
骨格はワイヤーフレーム。テクスチャみたいなものが貼ってあるのは私たちのアバターと同じね。
Poor Wormmon.
ワイヤーフレームは人間のアバターのそれより精密に見える。解析って言って人聞きが悪い。別にどこもバラバラにしてないでしょ。できるならむしろやってみたいけど。あんたは私のデジモンになったんだから、解析されたり調整されるのは当たり前なの。でも体の中見られるって恥ずかしいでしょ。なんだかムズムズします。データがムズムズって意味がわからないんだけど。 何か用？この部屋に妙な噂が立ってる。ああ、開かずの VIP ルームね。たまに面白半分で入ってこようとするオタクがいるの。そいつらに何度かハッキングでお仕置きしたら、そういうオカルトな噂が立ったってだけ。私全くこの部屋から出ないわけじゃないし、お兄ちゃんや千歳だってよく出入りするんだよ。よく見ていればわかることなのに。ねえエリカ、オカルトって何ですか？ネットの検索方法を教えてあげるから自分で調べて。はーい、エリカは私にいろんなことを教えてくれるんです。おかげで私少しこっちの世界のことに詳しくなったんですよ。私のデジモンだもん。おバカなままじゃ困る。ねえ、それより聞いて。デジモンってただのコンピュータープログラムだと思ってたけど違うみ。この子たちは外部データを読み取って学習する機能があるみたい。人間が手を加えなくても自主的に周囲のデータを取り込んで成長する。仮に消滅しても自身の複製を作り出す任意の構造物、レプリケーター。ユーティスデジタルワールドのプログラムってみんなそうなのかな。ねえラーメンはデジタルワールドの話いいですけど、そしたら解剖しないでくれます？解析
Seems like a fair trade-off.
考えてもいいよ。やったです。ですね、デジタルワールドにはデータの粒子が流れるそうだ。
ずいぶん頼もしい仲間ができたようだ。その通り、志賀は君が追うハッカーではなかったようだね。なぜ知っているか不思議かい？私はクーロンの世事には詳しくてね、このくらいの情報を手に入れるのはたやすい。それにフーディエはハッカーの間ではそれなりに有名だ。何しろあの君のために忠告しよう。彼らはあまり信用しない方がいい。所詮彼らのハッカーだ。裏で何をしているか分かったものではない。私のことも話さない方が賢明だ。君が何を言われたかは知らないが、彼らの甘い言葉に騙されない。私が誰か君の味方だよ、唯一。
I feel like that's a lie at some point.
ターゲットの名は茅場徹。アカウント狩りで闇に流れた個人情報を悪用して企業や個人から金を騙し取っている男だ。奴の元にはあらゆるアカウントが集まる。追ってみるといい。
To Kayaba. Oh, so this is one of the new things about the game, is these hacker memories here. So let me see. Not keyword. Well, for now, let's save, because we just went through a big cutscene portion. So there's periods of time where, like this, where you will get opportunities to basically decide where you want to go on your side quests and whatnot. Take this off for now. So here we go. We can see the hacker memory here. We got the parts. The new guy went and picked them up from Nakano. It sure is good to have an extra pair of hands. Just let me Mimiton for a sec and I'll fix it. Almost done. Surprised that you usually completely ignore people you haven't met before. My brother bought him on board. I won't just freeze him out. Your Sunday hot and cold treatment, not sure it's working. At any rate, this is a big step forward for you. Well done. Don't treat me like a kid. Don't get mad, I'm happy about it. He's an interesting addition to the team. Sure he'll make Ryuji and the whole team just like we used to be? That's what you want, right? I don't know. Alright, so I don't know that we learned anything from what was going on with Arata and Ryuji and all that, but we did learn what they think of you. Alright, so let's see what they have as far as... There's something I want to ask you. I'm at the usual place. Come when you can. I'll explain when we meet. Yeah, so there's sometimes where Murray will send you on quests as well. And most of the time in these side quests, you get sent right there. You don't have to go looking for too much. But you have some unusual quirks, so did I. I did have a slight inkling of doubt, but luckily it proved unfounded. I'll get straight to the case. I want you to punish an evil hacker in Eden. Eden's filled to the brim with hackers who view Digimon as little more than mere tools to do their bidding, as I'm sure you already know. Of course, said bidding is rather malicious and illegal in nature, to put it simply. In an effort to help those poor Digimon, I'd like you to go after one such hacker and teach them a lesson for their terrible hijinks. Again, straight to the point, the nasty hacker seems to be somewhere under Kalu level 1. This one seems to be particularly nasty hacker, you'll know why. That's all for what I have for you now. Thank you again. And then basically I just come back to her. Then you'll also start getting Digiline messages from people. Alright. Yeah, so this gives you straight access to the Digilab there. There's a guy with exclamation point, so probably who we need to deal with. I'm doing this on purpose to try to see if I can get a random battle. Just to see if I can maybe get a second Digimon or something before I start battling this guy. Oh no. Well, I guess it doesn't want me to get into battle, so. Interesting. Oh, more Wormmon. Ooh. Damn, Wormmon took off a ton there. So we're gonna do a little grinding here. So for some reason you don't know, Sumamon is the thing from the Digimon movie that eventually turns into Wormmon and all that. So he's an interesting grab possibly as well. I guess I could, but there's kind of no point of, sure people want to see these big cool moves or whatever, but there's kind of no point in wasting the MP or the SP, even though I could just heal in the Digilab or whatever, but yeah, I will say that other than some of the bosses, the battles themselves, especially if you keep training your Digimon and keep digivolving them and you have a big party, they never really get that hard. So if you're experienced with this, you may want to consider the hard battle mode. And you can change it at will, so if it gets too hard, you can change it back. It's not something where, you know, like Kingdom Hearts, if you decide to start on proud mode, you're stuck on proud mode. It's variable, so you can always try it out. Yeah, every single one that... Now, again, I don't think I explained this so far on this video per se. So, like, all you have to do is actually get to 100. But you see how it has that green thing once you get past 100? The max you can get is 200%. And you actually want to get them... See, it's telling me the scan's complete, so they're there for me to be able to digi-convert. But you want to actually get them further than the 100 because they'll have better stats, and you won't have to digivolve them as much, or maybe not at all, to even get the... Okay, because I think they did the smart thing here with these games in that... So they did that with Digimon, he got up to 200. in order for you to try to go through the same Digivolution arc as the show, they made it the hardest possible avenue for you. So that usually means that there'll be Digimon that, in order for them to progress not only just their stats and making sure you're at the right level, you also have to battle with them a certain amount of times in order for you to be able to digivolve to that, next evolution or whatever. So it's important to try to convert them at the highest possible point. Like if I'm not grinding in here and you wanted to just pass through and you got a bunch of them that were up to like 120 or 150, just go ahead and convert them. You'll be alright. I'm not doing this on purpose. I was just trying to grind a little bit for Titamon, but... And I'll show you in a little bit what happens with the bringing in one. I also wanted to see if I can get a Koromon. Alright, so I can convert Koromon 2 now. And you'll see how it stopped scanning Punimon because he's already at 200. Alright, let's just do this for fun. I don't see the reason to waste 10 SP for this. Man, a machine break. Bam. MC can scan complete on Koromon. Alright, I'm gonna do it one more time just to... But see, I already have like 6 or 7 Digimon that I can convert. That's good. Ooh, critical. That happens at random, obviously. Not really a way to make that happen more. Okay. So... let's go back. Oh, right when I was about to go backwards. Okay. Ah, dang, quick. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's go before I... That's really surprising they don't have random battles in this one area here. Okay, let's go to the Digilab and start converting a bunch of Digimon here. And you can also start filling out the farm. Okay. You still got 2 levels, correct? Okay. Did you convert? Alright, definitely want to convert Punimon. And then it'll show you the egg and breaks open Punimon. Then you can see all their stats. Convert Bodemon. I'll just exit that. The egg thing's the same for everybody. I'll go ahead and convert Pomon too. Hold off on Koromon there, see if I can find a little bit more, a few more of them. Alright, so they all go to your Digibank, not your party. They don't automatically go to your party, so here's your farm, you can put them on there, and here's all your Digibank where they start. I'm gonna take Pabumon with me. I don't remember all the Digivolutions offhand, so I'm sorry. And notice how there's a memory thing filling up here at the bottom. this grows. You find the memory either by finding item boxes or completing certain quests or whatever, and this memory will keep expanding so you can have more Digimon. But obviously when they digivolve, that memory button that goes up, see how he's a rookie, he uses 4. Some rookies use 3, some babies use 3 and not 2, and then when they get to the champion level they start going up to 6, 8, so that starts taking a toll on how many you can have in your party. Obviously only 3 go out in the battle, but the others can stay in reserve, and then even if they die you can switch them out. So you got to pay attention to that memory too. And there's a memory on the farm does not have a memory on it. It just has a occupancy level, which is 10. The Digibank, unless you are just ridiculously grinding, you're never going to fill that up. And then it also expands as you progress, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put Palmon and Pretty-Mon in my party. I'm going to put, so you can see some of the stuff with the farm. I'm going to put Zumamon and Bodamon in. Now, I would recommend that if you don't, if they can all fit in your party, put them in your party because they'll grow faster being reserves in your party than they will in the farm. They grow pretty fast, the babies do in the farm anyway, but just to, so you can have so many more going on. So here's the farm island. You can see the Digimon there. If you click over, you can see them zoomed in. It tells you their type, what kind of Digimon, what they do. You can feed them Digimeat, and you can see that their cam goes up, this is basically the measurement that they use to, that goes up by 1% every time you have a battle with them. I'm going to feed them a Digimeat, and they get all happy. And, you don't see them eat it. And sometimes they don't gain anything, but see, that time Sumamon actually gained a cam there. And you can come in here and do this periodically. You don't have to do it all the time. That Digimeat refills, so if I were to take this and empty it all out, it didn't matter because even though I think you have to give it a while, you have to give it, I don't know if it's 30 minutes or an hour, I don't know exactly how long it is. You do have to give it some time though, some actual real time before it does anything. So, okay, so we got a number, you got 2 good, babies at level 1, and you got, Tentomon. So let me see if it gave me that. No, not. Alright, so I'm gonna leave here. I see now they all follow you. Your first 3 will follow you. After that, you won't see them. You can also just have Tentomon follow if you want, or you not have any of them behind you. You could just have him. Alright, so just to show what I was talking about with the babies here, I'm gonna come in here and do a couple of battles. Alright. I know people are probably tired of this scenery by now, but it's the only place that does battles. Alright, great, because I got Wormmon at 125. Let's go ahead and take out Punimon. Ooh. Hit him pretty hard there. And you'll see how that fills up over there on this side, all by speed of your Digimon. That combo thing, I'll talk about a little later, whenever it does happen. See how Punimon and Pabumon already both gained 2 levels, already level 3. Usually by like level 7, 8, or 9, they already can Digivolve, so you're already almost halfway there. You also don't want them to be at like level 1 baby, facing what could be like a it's a side quest, so I don't think it's gonna be like a difficult boss. And see, once you convert them, even if they're not in your party or even if you just have them in the bank, and they're not on that farm, or they're not in your party,
なんとかなったね。
it will reset the scan and you can get more of them. So you can digivolve different ones. Let's see, Tentomon's already 1 level away. And these guys gain levels again. See if I can get him to level 5 with one more battle. If not, we'll just go ahead, because again, it's a side quest, so I can't imagine that the whatever boss Digimon I'm fighting, Tentomon probably could have taken it by itself.
開始だ。
Alright.
みんなのおかげだよ。
Oh, they got to max level 5. So yeah, and that's my only issue that I've ever had with these games is I know the point is to get you to go back to the Digilab, right? No, we're not organized. Just want to see stats. Is I wish they would let you see the Digivolutions on when you look at their stat screens, just so you can, because if not, I have to write down stats. And I mean, not that I guess that's a bad thing. I keep Spiral to take notes when I'm doing reviews anyway, but you know, for the lay person, for somebody that's not doing this for review like I am, for you that's just playing the game, you're having to write down all these Digivolutions, because if not, you have to take time to get out of what you're doing to go back to this Digilab to try to find out. This is why I would recommend when you first convert them, before you do anything, you can always do this, digivolve, and then it'll tell you. I happen to have all of these already, so I get the Digivolution. Now, if you didn't if you didn't have the first game, you didn't bring it over, these would all be shadows, and you kind of have to figure out by looking at it which one's which one. So you can go backwards, but again, every time you digivolve or de-digivolve, they go back to level 1. So you gotta go through that grind a little bit. I never really got to have a Tanamon last time, so, and I already have Tentomon, so I'm going to do Tanamon here. And here's this is the same for everybody, so I'm going to do this one time, and then I'm just going to skip it the rest of the time. And Digivolve to Tanamon. And so he's been in 3 battles, so that's why the cam is 30%. And then that's all your other stats. Those build up by 1 or 2 every time they gain a level. There's its move right there. Alright, so then you have a Tanamon. And see how the memory went up from 2 to 3? It gets reflected in your party memory there. Alright, so let's do the Digivolve of Punimon. Looks like I have 2 options. Nairomon, which eventually Nairomon turns into Salamon Gatomon, that arc, and various others. Tsunomon, obviously, is your Gabumon, Garumon, and that arc, whatever, from the show. I never really got to... I got to go all the way up to having Gatomon, and then that's as far as I've gotten in the original Cyber Sleuth, so I'm gonna get Nairomon here. You see the picture, it's gonna look like Nairomon. You can see it here too, it's not like you're getting anything totally special. So next time with Tentomon, he's only gotta go up to 1 level, I can get that Kabuterimon there. Alright, so let's check on our friends in the farm. You can do that on this screen too. You don't have to go to the farm to see them. But do I want to go ahead and take Wormmon too? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's move Wormmon to the party. And let's move Bodemon into the party. Can I move Sunamon? Yeah, let's move Sunamon too. Yeah, why not? Who cares if I empty my farm? So right now my farm's empty because I don't have any Digimon, but as I scan... Alright. We'll see pretty quick what happens when your memory gets full, but... Oh, let's do the digivolve thing. Okay, so his is level 14, so you can go down here. I've already unlocked the Waspmon before, so it tells me same deal, only has to be level 14. Stingmon, his speed has to be level 55, so that probably means I would have to de-digivolve Tentomon, and then put him back up to Tentomon again to get the speed required to get Stingmon through Tentomon. Sunflowmon, same thing. It looks like I only need the level 14 if I wanted to, but I already know what I'm doing there. Sunamon, that is not Agumon. That's a different dinosaur Digimon. So, yeah, that one I only need level 8. There's Karamon from the Digimon movie. Don't know what that is. And there's your Devimon as well. So different avenues there for Sunamon. Botamon has a Cormon possibility. Or I could just wait till level 5 and get a Wanyamon. I'm gonna do Coromon from here because that means my Agumon would be stronger. Alright, y'all know what a Coromon is at this point. And so Nairamon, because I've gotten Armadillomon already before, Terriermon. Terriermon's my favorite Digimon, by the way. And then you have the Salamon run through as well. So Terriermon's actually one of the starter ones in Cyber Sleuth that you get to pick from, so I didn't have to do any evolutions to get him. And Tanamon, there's your Palmon right here. I can tell. I mean, it says I have to see that cam 10% right there. That means you have to fight in 10 battles with your Tanamon in order to fulfill that requirement, and then you also still have to get to level 8 or higher. That seems like that should be familiar with the Digimon is, but I don't know. Let's see what I'm saying. Some of these shadow ones, you might actually have to go into like a Digimon wiki, compare a picture, look at the picture, and look at the shadow version, and then you might be able to tell what it is. But of course, again, if you really want to grind to do all that, you can do the Digivolution, and then you can go through again and do it. And of course, there's Lalamon you've already gotten to. So I think this might be Tankmon right here, but I'm not sure. Okay. So, alright, so I have 2 Coromon, so I'll just evolve them in 2 different ways. Alright, so yeah, so there's my Tanamon and Nairamon there. Oh, finally got a freaking random battle in this area. That's not been happening. See, Sumamon already got to level 5. Got Coromon at level 3, Coromon level 3. Tanamon, Nairamon, they all gained. Cool. I also like this music too. It's like you can just bob your head to it. Bow, bow. Alright, let's actually... What the heck, I can't get a random battle in here if I wanted to. It's like the one lucky one that happened the entire time. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's your combo attack. So this happens randomly. I really couldn't find a way that this happened more frequently, but it takes basically like a double hit from the first person. Alright, level 4 is to go around. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish this here. He might talk to the hacker. Well, that's one way to talk to somebody. Wicked hacker Kyochi. Who the hell are you? You got a beef with me? Stop explaining Digimon for evil. What is it to you? If you want me to stop, you're gonna have to make me. Oh, don't do that. Oh, there's a Bukamon and this Suamon that we've been whooping. Oh, wow. I'm talking about taking 100 and something off Tanamon there. Alright, so here's a mini boss. Yeah, see, those are neutral types, so they don't have any kind of weakness or strength. It's just kind of like getting balanced. The same thing with these two. You got the neutral type there with Pokemon and Suamon. Adhesive Bubble Blow. Ooh. Oh, he's down. Just gotta deal with Bukamon now. Might want to heal Tanamon though. Yeah, make sure that you are paying attention to this thing down here when you do this, because there's several times where I thought it was looking, I didn't pay attention to this down here, and I'm looking and it heals the wrong person. So make sure that the orange thing that says target is on the correct Digimon there. Okay. Alright, let's just do Adhesive Bubble Blow just for giggles. Yikes! Oh no! It killed my Nyromon. What the heck? Wow, do I have a revive? I do not. Oh, there's no point in... Well, I guess I could change. Yeah, you gotta make sure you hit X and then OK. And then here comes Wormmon, which takes that turn. Ooh, dang. And down he goes. Wow, I had somebody die that quick. That's a first for a while. Ah, Tentomon got to 14. Oof. Level 8s. And I can already create another Suamon. Nyromon missed out, dang. Okay, and then the good thing is it lets you kind of do your own thing as far as... let me go items, because it does not... Yeah, it does not revive. It revives them, but it does not heal them. The only way you get healed is if you gain a level, which Nyromon didn't because she's...
さあ行こう。なんとかなったね。
Alright, I could go talk to her, but I'm gonna go take care of some digivolving here. Alright, get the first champion. Alright, so there you see his cam's 26%. And now I've gotten into the first, I've exceeded the party memory thing. So I can't get Agumon with him there. Would be interesting to find out who these are. I wonder if one of them's Vmon. That's one of the ones I have not gotten yet. Toy Agumon, Gyomon I've gotten up to. Excuse me. Had a coughing fit there. Alright, let's get him on. Alright, so see he changes to a virus type. And he's got the attribute of fire, so then it keeps telling me that I have further exceeded the... So I obviously want this guy to be an Agumon, so I've got to keep battling with him. See if I can digivolve Tandemon yet. I can evolve into the other two options, but not... her cam is at 7, so I gotta have 3 more battles. And Naramon, same thing. Okay, so I have to keep Tandemon and Naramon in my party. And Sumamon. Let's just do Karamon, why not? Okay. Always a weird dude, that Karamon. Okay, so I can start removing heal from my party here to whittle down the number. I'm gonna fill my farm back up so that... Oh, I had to remove 1, okay. Alright, so let's just go with that. I knew you'd get the job done. I'm sure you won't have any trouble finding the other 29. Interesting that they were originally 60, but you did us a favor and bumped it down to 30. Ah, so he's sharing the other 30 with you. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the farm to show you the, not just the, so here's the command you can develop. You can only do one of these at a time, so that should be noted as well. I never found the training thing important, especially also because it lowers your cam, which is the most important thing if you want to follow certain paths. Development cost thing basically just makes it to where you can get items. Most of them are stuff you find in the world already. But this investigate one is interesting because it gives you basically different side quests, like fetch quests to find dinky items or, you know, other things. Or to continue the 30 guys or what hackers that she's trying to find or whatnot. Okay, so I think that's it. Can I recover? I need to recover? Okay. Alright, let's finally get out of here. I need to change that so that Nairumon can... Well, I need to battle with all of them, so just leave those back there. I'm just going to do 3 battles for leaving so I can go ahead and get them leveled, and then we can go back to furthering the rest of the story here. Combo! Down it goes. Oh, can I create another Powomon there? Yeah, so I always thought it was interesting watching the show, the breadth of like which Digimon people like connected with. Like I was never really, it wasn't really until Digimon Tri that I really cared that much about Agumon. I was never an Agumon person. I just liked Patamon and Gatomon and stuff. But combo. Alright, now I can evolve Tanamon. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. The way Koromon has to walk like opening his mouth all the time. Reminds me of me. Because I have, I had to get braces because I have 2 front teeth that are bigger than the rest of it. Oh, here comes my dog in here. He left me alone for most of this here. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, you don't have to... Just to point out, you don't have to go into the Digilab to check this, though. You just hit stats. Oh, Garmer only needs one more, so I might as well just... Should have checked that before I left. Sorry, a lot of backtracking here. But they don't do random battles in that front area. Destruction. Ooh, jeez. Talk about cutting that close. Okay, now I can go. And of course, when I don't need a battle, it gives me one. Okay. One last time, go to the Digilab. Digivolve Wormmon into Agumon. And there you go, Agumon. And once again, I've exceeded the party memory. Alright, Tanamon, do your thing. Hey, and there's Palmon. Alright, and I've exceeded the party memory again. Alright, so I have Palmon, Agumon. Still need Nairamon to evolve, so kinda need to keep her, even though I don't have to. I can just let the... I could let the farm just evolve her after that too. Alright, since I used... I'm going to use a different party than last time, so, or the first game. Oh, I can also convert Digimon, convert Pabumon, and let's just convert both these as well. Alright. Okay, I get that I have done that, thank you. Let's put them all into the farm. Let's check Digivolutions so I don't have to keep... Might hold off and pick one of the other ones, really, since nobody have a Caramon. This one will definitely... I might pick another Koromon because Koromon can do one other Digimon that I kind of wanted. I kind of want to mess with some of those shadow ones there. Pabumon. Definitely going to get a Yokomon next time. And Pewdiemon, definitely going to get a... Might pick another Nairamon just to go a different way. Okay. Alright, so those are all on my farm. Still gotta figure out something here with this. Alright, I'm gonna move Guillemon just to do something different. Keep Kabuterimon just in case something happens. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna save. Just because I did a lot in all that time frame there. Alright, so now you would just, after this, you just go and log out. Since you completed the side quest, you would go back into here. Get your reward, and you get 3 new cases. And then you'll see who they're from, and it'll take you straight to that person. So, but alright, I think that's gonna probably call it for me. Let's check this Digiline message. Sometimes they tell you when you have a max level Digimon in the farm and all that stuff too. Which Mega Digimon is known as the King of Bugs? Hercules Kabuterimon. I assume. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna call it here. Is we got to do a big side quest. I got to digivolve some Digimon on this one. Get some rookies known from the season 1 of the show, season 3 of the show, all that. Maybe next time we'll continue the story. But alright, that's gonna do it for some more W2Mnet plays. Thank you for joining me on this one. You know, it said subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like what you hear. We're on Twitch, W2Mnet as well. And you can check the website, W2Mnet.com. That written review will go up the further I get to progress in the game. But you could check out other reviews we have out there. And other posts and whatnot. My top 5 Digimon games is there. We have some stuff with the City of Final Fantasy and T, all that. So be sure to check it out, and we'll see you later.